with. It took them 105 days, they went slightly over the contract, but they came up with this design. But if you look at it, it's all squared off, wingtips are squared, tailplane squared off. It looks like a very rough and ready drawing, but when you put all those squared off pieces together, somehow you get something really quite beautiful. I've always been in awe of the Mustang design because it is a very simple aeroplane if you look at it as individual pieces. But you put it all together and you get something just beautiful. Now the trouble is, Americans being Americans, they put an American engine in it. They put an Allison V12 water-cooled engine. And the problem with it was that it was just terrible. Above 8,000 feet, it was a dog of an engine. It really was an awful bit of kit. So consequently, the early Mustangs had a really, really terrible time above 8,000 feet. At one point, they put dive brakes on a Mustang and turned it out as a dive bomber, would you believe, because they thought it wasn't going to be any good as a high-level fighter. So they started playing about with different roles for the aircraft. And they came up with a dive bomber version of it, called the Apache, would you believe, the A-36. But one day, somebody higher up in North America was suddenly thinking, what would happen if we put a Merlin in this airframe? That turned out to be the Mustang Mark III, and a legend was born.